Trump because he promised while he was campaigning like a million times that when he got into office, he was going to bring down prices, bring down grocery prices. The inflation has been high ever since COVID, and he promised he would bring that down. But it's obvious to me now that that was not true. Egg prices have skyrocketed. The bird flu is killing all the birds, and he doesn't seem to be doing anything about that. He's stopping disease communications from the disease centers in America, pulled us out of the WHO. Like, how does that help anything? And yeah, all he's been doing is taking away rights and freedoms, or trying to. He's not doing anything about the economy. So yeah, we totally regret our vote at this point.
Welcome to Inside the Daily Gist. Thank you for clicking when you saw this post. On this channel, we talk about things going on in the news, things going on around the world or on the internet. We bring it down here, we chat about it. If it's something that interests you, please do not forget to subscribe at the end of this video. And I say, thank you. Yes, my friends, as we know, the referendum and find out, it is still going in full force. It's not pressing the brake at all. Recently, President Donald Trump put tariffs on Canada, on Mexico, and on China. And breaking news as I am recording, it's breaking that President Donald Trump put a pause of a month, 1 month pause on Mexico, because we saw the markets today, this very early morning, February 3rd, 2025, the market did not react very well to the tariffs that was put on Canada over the weekend. And right now, as I am recording, Donald Trump has put a pause on the tariffs on Mexico. So we do not know what he's going to do with the remaining two countries. But he is putting a month hold tariffs on Mexico. And a lot of people, they took to social media to complain about these tariffs. You know what? Let's go listen to people's reaction about these tariffs. Then we are going to chit chat at the other side.
Trump has once again confirmed that his tariffs are going to raise prices for people in the United States. Also, American manufacturers have sounded the alarm that prices of products made in the USA are also going to go up. Why? Because the equipment they use comes from another country. The raw materials come from another country. For example, anything that has a magnet in it, even if it says it's made here in the U.S., the raw materials come from another country. For example, anything that has a magnet in it, even if it says it's made here in the U.S., the raw materials come from China. So it doesn't matter if it's printed here or cut here or put in a product here and they put made in the USA, the raw material comes from another country. So everything will go up here as well. And it's not that Trump doesn't understand how tariff works. He knows exactly how they work. It's not that Trump doesn't understand how tariff works. He knows exactly how they work. He's looking to take money from the American people and put it back through the federal government so he can give tax breaks to his friends who make over $1 million a year, and also to funnel it to projects to his billionaire buddies who got him into office, because he doesn't care if the economy does well. He cared about staying out of jail, and the billionaires put him in office, and now he owes them. And this is going to affect people in red states most of all, but we're all going to feel it. So good luck with that.
Man, watching international news is wild. The Canadians are talking about this tariff stuff, and it is hilarious listening to them because they are so calm compared to our news broadcasters. But the point is that I just listened to a guy ask the question, well, but do you think this is a strong enough response? Oh, people just don't get it. We are not the big britches we think we are. We are about to get clobbered, and we deserve it. The only reason it's happening is because of Trump. Yeah, MAGA, you just pulled the hammer down on us. You really don't get it, do you? I am living for all these retaliatory measures you guys are taking. It's beautiful. I know we're going to suffer, but it's what you should be doing. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Just get it over with. I cannot wait until every country starts putting tariffs on our stuff, and it costs twice as much to buy American goods everywhere in the world, so they stop buying them and our markets dry up. And then I can't wait for us to foot the bill on these massive tariffs, the proceeds of which are going to go straight into the pockets of Doge. They're going to send up the External Revenue Service. External revenue. Bruh, that ain't external. It's coming from us. But the External Revenue Service is going to funnel that money directly into things that Donald Trump thinks we should. That means his pockets. Sure, yeah. Cryptocurrency. That's real smart. Tax buyouts for billionaires. Woohoo. Meanwhile, House Bill 899 to get rid of the Department of Education. Yeah. You know what's really going to be funny? What's really going to be funny is when they start deporting Americans that live abroad. Yeah, Mexico has like 2 million of them. She's going to kick out. Yeah. Dudes, yeah. They're going to have to find housing here in our already crowded housing market.
Okay, I know that I am 2 days late to the game, but I'm still going to talk about it. And if you don't like it, block me. Excuse me? Divide us rather than unite us. Texas Governor Abbott bans DEI policies across Texas state agencies. Who is that, you might ask? If you don't know, you should probably know, because he's a big jerk. Mr. Greg Abbott is the governor of Texas, who is in a wheelchair. He is a wheelchair user, and he is banning DEI. This is like teachers being like, let's dismantle the Department of Education. This is like immigrants being like, let's deport ourselves. This is like me being like, you know what I'd really love is, I don't know, some sort of resolution like HR 7 that says that men need to be involved in my healthcare. This is like LGBTQ individuals being like, you know what, let's overturn gay marriage. What are you doing, sir? I know, this happened on Friday, but I'm still thinking about it. And maybe somebody on here has not yet seen this story. Huh?
You just didn't want to listen, did you?
Canada will be responding to the U.S. trade action with 25% tariffs against $155 billion worth of American goods. Like the American tariffs, our response will also be far-reaching and include everyday items such as American beer, wine, and bourbon, fruits and fruit juices, including orange juice, along with vegetables, perfume, clothing, and shoes. It'll include major consumer products like household appliances, furniture, and sports equipment, and materials like lumber and plastics, along with much, much more.
Oh, look at that. It's almost like what we warned you would happen is happening. But congratulations on winning. How's it feeling?
I can't, you guys. Wait until you see what the press secretary said. Here we go. When asked about the tariff war between Canada and the United States after the Prime Minister of Canada said he would consider cutting off electricity to America if Donald Trump continues to impose tariffs, she referenced Jesus Christ. Are you ready? They want you to panic, but President Trump wants you to remember Jesus didn't have electricity either, and he did just fine.
Trump has closed this loophole. These packages, these billions of Temu packages or Shein or Amazon packages will, one, be inspected more closely by customs agents and also will be taxed when they come into the country. It's not just companies like Temu either. Think about all of the drop shippers, for example. All of that stuff is going to go up in price. Obviously, people will feel the tariffs at the grocery store or buying a new phone or a new computer or a new car. But I think maybe one of the first places we'll see this change is when we are shopping online. Americans have gotten very used to this ultra cheap fashion, home goods, and home decor. And I've written in the past about how this is very much an illusion and how this entire ecosystem is about to come crashing down, and now it's starting. Think about all the influencers that make their money selling you things that are coming straight from China. Think about the influencers who are selling clothing that was produced in China. This industry is about to get turned on its head, and I am very curious to see what happens to people's shopping habits when they can no longer afford or justify even the cheapest of goods. I'm very curious what will happen to the trend cycle when people just can't buy $5 dresses anymore because the cost has gone up. Small businesses that place orders for components or parts or supplies that come from China, they're going to be affected. Their prices are going up. Was the de minimis exception abused? Maybe. A lot would argue yes. A lot of Americans have just simply gotten used to this illusion where a $5 dress or a $10 pair of boots or a $20 winter coat seems like the right price for the item, when in fact this price was artificially kept low. Obviously thanks to things like the de minimis loophole, but also things like cheap, abused labor somewhere else in the world. I actually recently wrote about this in the context of Amazon, so I'll link that video in this caption. I think we are all in for a lot of change, not just in our personal lives. Obviously, the price of everything is going up, but also the very nature of content creation and of influencing, and especially in the fashion industry. Like, there is no going back. Things are about to get real.
Yeah, she said things about to get real. Things about to get real indeed, because as I was reporting, that Donald Trump now put a hold. He put a pause on the tariffs on Mexico. And I believe because people are reacting. People are going, to social media. Those that supported the president and those that did not support the president, they are using the platform of the social media to speak out. You know what I mean? As of Saturday, Donald Trump says nothing is going to stop the tariffs not to move forward the tariffs not to move forward. So that means nothing was going to stop the tariffs not to move forward for Canada, Mexico, and China. But the Canada one take effect on Saturday. But right now, Donald Trump put a hold for 1 month for the Mexico. I believe when he woke up this morning and he saw the market was not smiling. And I guess some people may have caught in, like, what is going on? People are speaking out through social media, or people around him, around Donald Trump or something like that. What do you guys think? Let's continue the conversation down there in the comment section. Y'all can see this F around and find out. The more we listen, the more we are going to see what it's going to affect. And it is more than groceries. It's way more than groceries. I will catch up with you guys later. Thanks for your love and thanks for your support. Please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Bye for now.